It's been over half a century since the first all-black South African musical took to stage. King Kong has made a comeback in the city where it all began, right here in Johannesburg.
Just the fact that we were doing King Kong again was massive for everyone. It was emotional, and speeches about Todd and the original creative team. And I think for us as well, as the current creative team was, we didn't know. We didn't know if people would like our version.
The original 1959 production of King Kong Tale was a smash hit, playing to over 200,000 people in South Africa, before going to London in 1961, catapulting the careers of many South African artists.
With this show, well, following the greats, Miriam Makeba, Huma Sayela, Letambule, Kaifa Semenya, the list goes on. It's beautiful to know that the work that they began is being carried on. It has also influenced us and has set the stage for us. It's given us a great base to also move on.
To know where it has come from and who was involved in the original, to see where those artists are now, and for those artists who have unfortunately left us to the level they were at before they left us, and you know, sort of just carrying on the baton that they left us, it means the world.
Set against the backdrop of Soweto, King Kong depicts the inspiring rise and tragic fall of South African heavyweight boxing champion Ezekiel Dlamini. Through trials and tribulations and remaining true to the original, this remake explores many challenges that still affect South Africa today.
We're not actually making people aware of oppression of black people by a racist government. But when you look at the story and what happens in terms of a man who is put on a pedestal but is internally violent, and that violence leads to tragedy. But there's also very gender-focused violence in the show.
With Jonathan Manby, when we were going into doing the show, he made it very clear that we're not trying to remake the original story. It's more of a reinvention, because also look at the time that we are in right now. There are many elements that we have to mention and also just push past, such as the language within the show itself.
King Kong the musical is currently running at the Joburg Theatre until the 8th of October. Julie Scheier, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.